This has to be one of the ugliest usages of CGI I think I have seen in a long time. I think the last anime that made me just so visibly shocked and just want to recoil in horror probably was Kamikatsu, that came out, I believe, last year. And taking a look at just what I see on my screen right now just looks like what you would see. I'm not even joking when I say this. From a PlayStation 1 game. Like, you could see the polygons on this creature's design. Like, look at the teeth for a second. You can actually see the polygons in its mouth and just how low budget and low effort this CGI model actually is. Even the eyes in general don't even look properly modeled whatsoever. And the movement here of when they fall down is just so horrendous. It's just... It's absolutely jaw-dropping. Like, it is actually jaw-dropping how bad this looks. And just look at this impact frame here. So as this creature's coming in, this dragon apparently to die, you literally see it fly in, hit the ground, and there's like no like sound. Like, here, I'll be quiet, just listen to the impact sound. It doesn't even sound good. It doesn't even sound like it really hits the ground. It just, even the sound team just like dipped out of this entire sequence. Just listen to this, okay? So I'm gonna be quiet. Like, did you hear that? It literally, it sounded like the design team just straight up was like, nah, I'm done. I don't want to deal with this. That's basically what it was like. And if you're wondering what this is from the Misfit of Demon King Academy Season 2. It is the newest episode that aired, episode 15 of Season 2. And to kind of give context here, basically, Misfit of Demon King Academy went on a break for Core 2. You know, after Core 1, we waited for Core 2 for like 2 anime seasons or whatever. As you can see, the last episode we had for the last season was, you know, in September 23rd of 2023, and then it finally came back this April, you know, on the 12th. And then obviously we've had these 3 episodes come out. And it's very clear from just the split core that we have had, the overall art animation has just straight up taken a hit. Like, it is honestly just... it's a sad state of affairs. The current state of this is legit sad, because anyone that has actually watched the Misfit of Demon King Academy, if you've watched, like, you know, Season 1, and, you know, you've seen some of Season 2, it's obvious the night and day difference between just the quality of the show, and it's just, when I see this, it just makes me unbelievably sad, because Misfit of Demon King Academy isn't, like, the best series I've ever seen, but it is enjoyable. It is good. And the fact of the matter that it has something like this so early on within its core 2 leads me to believe that there's probably a lot of issues behind the scenes. I, once again, will probably never ever get, like, confirmation of this, but it leads me to believe that, because I doubt any actual director that was working on this episode, the storyboarder, etc., that worked on this episode, signed off on something like this, and was like, this is A-okay, unless they were pressed for time. I mean, hell, look at this dragon's nails for a second. Like, take a look at those claws, okay? That man needs a manicure, but, like, it just doesn't even look right. The anatomy of these dragons just do not look good whatsoever, and it's just like, I've actually seen PlayStation 1 graphics look better than this, and that is actually saying a lot. The movement just looks so robotic and awful. Like, it doesn't even look good. Like, it doesn't look like it's even real. And one of the big things that, like, when you're watching a show, you're wanting to immerse yourself in it. When you see something like this that really just takes you out of it, it reminds you that you're watching a show, but it also reminds you that this is just a very low budget show at that. And to make it even worse, when you see, like, the anime character, like, you know, Anos come into screen here, and he confronts these dragons, you see how just distinct the art is here, and it makes the CGI look even worse than it already is. There's multiple scenes that do this, like when they're coming in right here, and you see the anime characters trying to run, they have this very plain Windows XP background, and just, you know, when you see the dragon coming in, it's just, bro... words cannot even begin to describe the terror of just how bad this is. And I don't mean terror as it's, like, scaring me because it's good. It's scaring me because it's just how ugly it actually is. I really feel bad for mega fans of Misfit of Demon King Academy, because this is absolutely atrocious. Because I know it's not good to do cross comparisons, different studios, different staff, etc., different circumstances, but it's like when you take a look at this and then you look at like the dragon sequence we got with Free Ren last year, you know, where we saw Stark fighting the Red Dragon, it's night and day seeing like the care and passion, or at least enough time given to the staff to be able to work on said series. And yeah, it shows. CGI, usually when it's used in anime, it could be good, but most of the time it is stuff like this that is just so outright awful that it's just like, whoever signed off on this, truly, bro, why? Just why? But I'll leave it at that. I just wanted to talk about this. I saw this and I was just like, yeah, do you think this is the ugliest anime you've ever seen in a long time? Let me know in the comments below. But with that, Chibi out.